the trolley.
Mama, please don't go to sleep now.
No, these are the other ones.
The kids need a home, Judy.
I know what kids need. They need their mother.
Oh, hello. My name is Judy Garland. The film is Judy. Oh, 1 minute. I've got to put my drink down. That's right, the film is Judy, a British biopic about the story of Judy Garland in the last days of her life. Directed by Robert Gould, screenplay by Tom Edge, starring the indomitable, incredible Rene Zellweger, and co-starring Jessie Buckley as Rosalind, her handler, and Finn Whitrock as Mickey Deans. The film is about the last year of her life. It's the winter of 1968. Judy Garland, down, distraught, financially just in the pits, verge of bankruptcy, is called to London to be on Talk of the Town. It's her own show. It's already sold out before she gets there. But when she gets there, what happens is a slow downward spiral. Poor Judy.
Judy. Oh, Judy. Speaking of slow, this movie is slow. And that's too bad.
And rightfully so.
Yeah, well, it's too bad because it has all the makings. What I think is really wrong with this film is that what is currently the end of the film, where we hear the Over the Rainbow song that we all know and love, that should be at the beginning of this film, and then we should back up to where we come to. That would make this film more exciting, because when this film starts and we have her first song that comes on, I don't know what the song is. Do you know what the song is?
I know, but I can't sing it right now.
I couldn't even sing it if I knew it, because it's not, to me, it's some of the familiar ones. And I think this movie, the director-writer really needs to catch the viewers at that time right away, and then they will sink into this film.
See, I think that was on purpose, because I think he started out that way and she was like warming up and she got fuller and fuller, and then you see her just, and the whole time I was thinking, will she, or when will she sing Over the Rainbow? Can she even still sing it? Because there were days where, and I know it was slow, I think that was all done. The director planned all this. I felt like I melted into it, wanting to know what was going to happen next. Is she still alive? You know, you had mentioned when we were talking earlier about she was sort of slumped over in her dressing room. I was like, is she still? And then the pills come out.
Well, this is one of the beauties of Renee's performance in this, especially in that one scene we just talked about, where she is in the dressing room and she's just worn out from either too many pills or too much drinks or something, and she's sitting there all curled up and she's very thin, and you think, wow, that is Judy, right? But then there are other parts in the film, because she's on film almost all the time, on camera all the time.
Is.
There's other times where I think, oh, look, there's Renee playing Judy. And I personally like to just be lost. Once a character comes on, I want to be in the character. And to me, she came and went through this film quite often, I think.
I think that I just felt like I was that I could embody her, because I thought, even though there was a little maybe voice off, only slightly on my part, because her body language said it all.
Yes, most definitely.
And she's another gifted actor that she gets so into the role, whatever she has to do to transform her body to play the part. I went back and checked some of these old Talk of the Town, and it was spot on.
Of course, the viewers know that she actually sang these songs. She has an album that's coming out about Judy songs, right, which is great. But in this film, I believe that I saw that she is lip syncing to her soundtrack. And in a time of movie making, such as Les Mis, such as Rocket Man, where they are actually singing the songs live on camera, that's what should have happened here. She didn't do it, and you could tell during some of the songs that her mouth was not in the correct space area for the songs that she was singing.
Well, again, I didn't notice, because I think she just embodied the whole thing. It was the overall effect, I think, for me, of the film. And talking about, this downward spiral and how she got to that point with all the drugs and all the alcohol. It started when she was really young. In fact, Did you know she actually started at 2?
Yeah, no.
So by the time The Wizard of Oz came along,
Right, she'd been in the system for
her
quite some time.
stage mom was already feeding her pep pills and barbiturates,
Well, and
something
this
to
is-
make her sleep.
This is the beauty about this film, all these technical things that I think aside, and that is the viewer is going to learn a lot about Judy Garland that we did not know before. And for that reason, this is an interesting film. I'm glad to know more about her because, you know, we all think we know her.
Yeah, I mean, she was abused by her mom, by the studios, by Louis B. Mayer, by, I mean, everything around her.
Yeah.
And she had that very, very vulnerable personality. And that was what I thought Rene displayed, like just, it was Oscar. I mean, I believe this is it for Rene.
Let me call Oscar and have a few questions before we go there. But it is a good film all the same. You're going to enjoy it. You shouldn't miss it. It's going to be one of those films of the year.
Well,
right?
let's rate it, Conrad.
Let's rate it. Let's go for it. Okay, I'm going to say that this film, Judy, is 3 out of 5 popcorns.
You're not liking popcorn as much these days, are you?
No, I guess
Well,
not.
if I could give it 5 gin and tonics, I would. But since we're rating in popcorn and wine, 5 glasses of wine. Loved it.
Let me have a drink.
Have a drink. You'll relax. You'll change your mind.
The film is called Judy.
Judy. You won't forget me, will you?
Give me a drink.
Promise you won't.